Hello friends, today we have interesting artists, quite small. These are small bees and also ant. Well, they're in captivity in petri dish just to show you their behavior and to show their morphology, because they are slowing down a little bit and I can show them by zoom and we can recognize who is who are bees and who is the queen bee, queen ant. Well, maybe you can recognize it easily, but for some people it's difficult, because queen ant here winged as well, because of swarming time. At this present time, 20th day of July, some ants, especially these Lasius niger, swarming, so that's why queens, females, they have wings, and I will show you them, this ant, step by step. And who is here? In the center you can see small bee. This is wild, solitary bee, or partially a social bee, because this is sweet bee. Why it is sweet bee? Not sweet bee, which likes sugar. This likes sweet after perspiration. Or humans, maybe animals, that's some species, they are attracted by sweet, with the moisture. And this bee is on the right side of the screen, and on the left side of the screen this is a queen of ant, Lasius niger, which feels not so good and trying to clean the body, and also with wings. And what is the difference? The difference is huge, definitely, because they belong to different families. Formicidae and this one Halictidae sweet bees, eusocial bees. These lovely eusocial bees, very interesting because they have eusocial behavior. They have different types of colonies. So some species live one by one, like solitary bees, but some making small colonies just in the ground, so they can be recognized as ground bees. And this is actually female, a hairy female with many hairs on the body, and also it was covered with pollen, because I collected it on pollen on flowers. So worker, actually this is a female of a sweet bee, this wild solitary bee, collecting pollen and nectar for their larvae. And these are two workers. They were collecting honey, nectar on flowers. But also I have here two smaller, like this one, narrow body, not so hairy, not so active. And what's on the abdomen? On abdomen I see abdomen is not so sharp, there is no sting. Actually this is a male of sweet bee. Yeah, this is a male, so if you can take it with fingers, so it's not stinging. Queens and females, workers, they're stinging, not so hardly like honeybee for sure, because the size is just 9-10 millimeters, but can sting. But this male does not sting, so don't worry, take it by fingers. Male has a longer antenna, no sting, narrow body and black body, and actually not so hairy, because male does not collect pollen. His responsibility is only reproduction and mating. So, or you see, show a little bit tongue or proboscis for collecting sweet and little bit nectar. And so also we can see very long mandibles. And you see here another small specimen, and this is also male, but male probably another species, because hind legs are colored in different colors. Hind legs and middle legs with bands of white color. So you see coloration is different. Size is, this one is smaller, and coloration of hind legs, middle legs different with white strip. Also narrow body, and also I looked more carefully on abdomen. There is no sting, but very white tip at the top of the body, because there are special genitalia on the top of the body. So a male is also not stinging. So this is second species. This one is species number 1 on the right side. This is a female worker, and on the right side carefully sitting male. Well then, where is here ant? I already showed you a little bit. Ant is not feeling not very good because too hot, but should be resistant to hot temperature. Actually we are cleaning the body. Ant is also cleaning the body. This is Lazarus niger. This is not a bee. Maybe mated, maybe not mated. Queen, because when it's time of swarming, queens and males of ants were crawling around everywhere on ground and were flying for mating. But this one was near the nest of ants. Maybe could be mated or not, maybe not mated. So because if queen just mated, she will cut wings pretty quickly. After mating, usually mostly only wingless females, wingless queens running around everywhere on ground. But this one with wings. So nevertheless, this is a queen. You see very wide abdomen with special petioles, and head is much smaller than for bees. So this is a queen of Lazarus niger Formicidae family. So these are our artists. We were very quiet to show you their behavior. Next step, I will release them to the nature after showing the morphology. Or maybe I can show you how they are flying. I will put them just here nearby on light, and they are attracted very much by light, by sunlight, and will be very, very active. So on the left side you see these 2 males, on the right side 2 females or 2 workers. They were covered by dust with pollen, but after some certain period here they became clean, because they are usually grooming in captivity to clean the body from dust and from pollen to fly away very quickly. So thank you for watching. Keep in touch, ask your questions. See you soon on my channel. Bye bye! Don't forget to visit Patreon page. Good luck!